So this stock just dropped 15% today. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions, and I wanted to talk about it because it was a stock that was performing actually pretty well this year. If you look at it on the day chart, it's been forming higher highs and higher lows, and this is FedEx. This is the shipping or transportation company, whatever it is that you want to call it. FedEx reported earnings today, and not only did it miss earnings, but it also came out a little bit lower than what was expected when it came down to guidance. So it says FedEx, ticker symbol FDX, tanked nearly 15% Friday morning following its earnings that it reported yesterday. But worse than expected, quarterly earnings was reported the day before, highlighted investors' concerns over emerging cracks in the U.S. economy. This, I think, is like more of a red flag, showcasing that even FedEx, what they see for up and coming quarters. I mean, hear what they have to say. FedEx, which is often viewed as a bellwether for the economy, reported profits of $892 million, about 24% lower than analysts anticipated for its fiscal first quarter end of August 31st. So again, 24% lower. The company also lowered its financial outlook. This is its guidance for the fiscal year ahead, projecting earnings per share to be between $20 to $21 versus the prior range of $20 to $22. So again, not a significant drop when it comes down to the lower or the decrease in guidance, but you could just see based off of the outlook that they even have for themselves is they expect there to be a slowdown. This is where, again, the Federal Reserve just began to cut interest rates. People are talking about the idea of potentially going into a recession. We're about to enter this presidential election, and how will that influence the market depending on who and what is elected? Now, again, there's no reason on why we need to think that if we buy the dip that we're going to make money right away. That's not the whole point of this video. The point of this video is to become aware of stocks that are aggressively oversold that previously were pretty solid companies. Is this an overreaction? If so, and if you think that it could be a stock that you might want to consider to trade or to invest in, then guess what? You can add it to your watch list, set alerts, create a trade plan, and follow up with it when it makes sense to you. The whole point of this video is just simply to make you aware, and if you see value in it, that you can add it to your watch list and follow up with it when it actually makes sense to actually buy. There's many times that a stock can sell off, but it takes time for it to actually indicate signs of a recovery. FedEx has this history of rallying, pulling on back, rallying, pulling on back, rallying, pulling on back, rallying, and then in this case, pulling on back significantly or quite hard. Now, again, this is a very dramatic reaction due to earnings, and it definitely can get worse before it gets better. I just love how much it has sold off already and approaching previous support. I find it to be a very attractive stock just to pay attention to. So if it does begin to show signs of a recovery, that I could possibly buy into the dip to the lows of the 240s and potentially sell back at highs in the 300s, and that offers about a 20% return. I'm not a perfect trader. I'm not a perfect investor, but even with that 23% margin, if I capture 6 to 10% of that, leaving a lot of margin for error, which is very realistic, then guess what? I would be a very happy trader or investor because guess what? I've identified an opportunity of a good quality company that obviously is selling off due to negative news, so it has its reason. But if we give it the time that it needs to find its support, settle, and then begin to indicate signs of reversal, I can choose to take advantage of it when it makes sense, which is, again, why FedEx is just the new stock that I added to my watch list, and I'm very excited to follow up with it. So you guys let me know down in the comment section, would FedEx be a stock that you would consider adding to your watch list? If not, let me know. And if you think that I should be breaking down another stock that you see value in, I would love to break it down. Just share it down in the comment section, and I'd be more than happy to possibly make a video about it next time. So again, I do trade live every single morning. Today did not go exactly according to plan. I shorted GME for a little part of this. I didn't walk away too far in the green, 173. When it came down to my trade on NVIDIA, I was up $2,000. I gave back some of my trade. I just was not playing well with market direction. I was trading against the trend, and I was not locking in profits quick enough. That was all 100% my mistake that I was making today, but I still walked away with $679 in the green, but I was up at one point over $2,000. So again, an area of opportunity. And then on Tesla, I walked away with $244 with a quick little short position that I actually covered quickly into the market open. So that one was actually caught within my live trading session. Remember, I do trade live every single morning and prices will be going up October 1st. Remember, if you're a complete beginner and you would prefer to watch someone to learn how to trade, the whole point is not to copy, but so you understand the thought process behind every trade I take. And again, if this is something that you want to check out to learn more about, we are offering you a discount, and it's the second link in the description down below. You can sign up over the weekend and watch me trade live as soon as Monday. And yes, LPP is a one-time payment, lifetime access. And if you sign up now, you will also get access to LPP 3.0 once the update comes out. I appreciate your time. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.